Sindarius Thornwell, perhaps the SEC's Player of the Year.
Elena Coates, along with Tiffany Davis, honored as South Carolina 7th in the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for these seniors and thank them for all they've done for Carolina basketball.
Two seniors on this program, and Davis with a three.
Elena Coates, she's been South Carolina's most consistent player this season.
And here's an open three for Dwayne Notice. A shot blocked by Elena Coates. Notice again.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Gamecock Insider. I'm Derek Scott. Here at Colonial Life Arena, which has been a great place to spend the last few months for both the Gamecock men's and women's basketball teams. Lots of excitement for both of those squads in this building for Gamecock fans. The men's team just had senior night against Mississippi State. Great way to wrap up the home careers for Sindarius Thornwell, Justin Mackey, Dwayne Notice. Meanwhile, the women's team, well, they've gotten their postseason underway in Greenville at the SEC tournament. We've got highlights to show you from both of those squads. Let's see those now.
This game is always a bit about people. And tonight is our senior night. And the night is our night for everybody to step up. It's time for the youngsters, the freshmen, not to play like freshmen. It's time for you to give it up for your brothers and play as hard as you can. Show up, be ready to play. Compete, compete, compete.
It's back to the post. Another good look for Chris Silva. Numbers for Dozier and the Gamecocks. And a backside follow by Thornwell gets the crowd on its feet early here in Columbia. Takeaway. Dozier inside out dribble delivers two more for South Carolina. Silva now has 9. High lob, Holman. And the follow by Wright. Notice from the corner straight away to Dozier. With the left, goes down the lane, and a soft touch off the ring, bounces it in. And Kegler turns it over. Thornwell leads the break. Long try. Carter, Colt with 8. And that one is a guaranteed finish. Felder, contested one off the window. 50-43. Carter, a 3. And Mississippi State takes the lead. Thornwell at a mismatch. Finds Notice for 3. 5-point game. Thornwell. Out the window as he hits the ball. Philadelphia effort for Mississippi State here on the road. South Carolina is now 22-8. 12-5 in the SEC with a 63-57 win.
We get to see the top seed in the tournament today. South Carolina makes its debut, taking on Georgia for the 3rd time this season.
He's going to have to do a better job of just making sure that she gets position, being able to get position down there and get that over the distance. Kind of the same thing what South Carolina was able to do. They're able to drive and find the open player.
South Carolina on a 14-2 run here at the end of the first quarter. Kiki Herbert-Harrigan with the bucket. Wilson with a nice move in the bank. Asia Wilson has 12.
Figure out a way to box out for one and then get out and contest open shooters.
Oh, I saw it again. That look.
birthday at Tennessee.
Alicia Gray. Somebody get a bucket of water. She got a hot hand.
And that's what you see in the South Carolina team.
1 second on the shot clock. Right at the buzzer. Damier Kleine doesn't mind the pressure. Alicia Gray in the middle, bounces around and down, and Alicia Gray has 15. Kayla Davis from way behind the arc. Davis got it, her first 3 today. And the Gamecocks come in as the #1 seed in the SEC tournament. They are moving on to the semifinals tomorrow. It's a 72-48 victory for Dawn Staley and her Gamecocks.
Likely NCAA tournament berths in the near future for both of these squads. That's the good news for Gamecock basketball fans. Coming up on Gamecock Insider, I'll sit down with Frank Martin and talk about the upcoming SEC basketball tournament for the men over in Nashville and also what he expects from the NCAA tournament. Stay with us for that. Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
It's her. Hey, you're the matchmaker.
That's me, I'm Kim.
I saw you online. You helped my dad find a new car.
Well, I match people with their perfect Ford every day.
Name assistant?
Today? Quite possibly.
Making vehicles safe, dependable, affordable.
That's how you become
America's best-selling brand.
Get F-150 with 0 for 72 or up to $10,165 in total savings plus $1,000 smart bonus cash on top of all offers.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. Joined now by head basketball coach Frank Martin. Coach, 2 great wins at home this past week. Kind of what the doctor ordered for your program, right?
Yeah, it's anytime you go through a little bit of a skid, and in essence, we lost games away from home, and then lost a hard-fought game against Arkansas at home. Nothing better than having back-to-back home games. Play in front of your crowd, and that's where your guys practice at every day. There's a comfort level there. We've been winning at home over the last 2.5 years, so there's a confidence factor to go along with everything else. And it was good to see us come out. And we talked about it, you and I, after the Florida game, that I thought we're starting to make progress again as to playing to our identity.
Nashville is next. You've got a double bye. I know that is obviously for the 2nd year in a row something that you feel very good about in terms of what this program is achieving. And I know in listening to what you had to say after the win earlier this week, you want to stick around for Saturday. You want to be there for the weekend.
Yeah, it's making it to your conference semifinal round when you get a double bye. It's not a given, but it's something that gets you excited. It's I've always said this. I'm not a big fan of conference tournaments at the end of the season because you've been beating each other up for 18 games, and here you go, got to beat each other up again. And but it is what it is. I get it. I understand. We'll be excited and ready to go. And anytime there's a trophy on a table somewhere that's for the taking, it's our duty to go out there and perform the best of our abilities and make a run at that.
Well, it of course was senior night at Colonial Life Arena earlier this week, and you have three guys who have done a lot to build this program.
Yeah, all three of them, Justin, Mackey, Dwayne Notice, and Darius Thornwell. What they've done for this program over their careers has been incredible. Couldn't be prouder of three guys. You know, the lessons that they learned the hard way, along with Michael and Mendogas and Lamonis, and even the year before when Ty Johnson was with us, you know, all those guys kind of taught each other because they didn't have anyone to teach them. And they learned under fire through experiences that they were all sharing at the same time. And there was no one really there to lead from an experience standpoint. And to see where all three of those guys are at right now, there's a reason that we went through a difficult time this late in the year, but we were able to regroup and come out and play back to our identity and play with unbelievable confidence in the face of a 3-game losing streak.
We're going to call those three guys our Terminex Pest Players of the Week for their contributions throughout their 4 years in the program. And then speaking of those three guys, Justin, unfortunately, is also in the news for us on our Palmetto Health Injury Report. He's dealing with a nagging problem.
Yeah, he's had a discomfort going about 3 weeks, and there was fear there was a sports hernia, but it's not. It's just a kind of a different groin pull than the majority. And, you know, there's days that he feels good and he's bouncing around. There's other days that he's really struggling to move. And, you know, we just got to manage that. And he's got to get all the treatment he can get. Mark Rogers, as good a trainer as there is out there, you know, he gets our guys healthy and on the court. So Justin will be ready to go to help us down the stretch here.
All right, Coach, looking forward to postseason play.
Thank you, Derek.
We'll be back with more here on Gamecock Insider in just a moment. When we do, we're going to head up the road to Greenville and check in on the Gamecock women's basketball program, so stick with us.
And now a Gamecocks First, brought to you by First Citizens Bank. With the win over Auburn on January 5th, head coach Dawn Staley recorded her 200th win at the helm of the Gamecocks. She posted her first as the South Carolina head coach on November 24th, 2008 against Davidson. Money isn't everything, but so much depends on what you do with it. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
I count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Lease a 2017 RAV4 XLE for $219 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
It's her. Hey, you're the matchmaker.
That's me. I'm Kim.
I saw you online. You helped my dad find a new car.
Well, I match people with their perfect Ford every day.
Name assistant?
Today? Quite possibly.
Making vehicles safe, dependable, affordable.
That's how you become
America's best-selling brand.
Get F-150 with 0 for 72 or up to $10,165 in total savings plus $1,000 smart bonus cash on top of all offers.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 o'clock. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune in to Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information.
Hi everyone, Brad Muller alongside South Carolina head women's basketball coach Dawn Staley. The Gamecocks have won their 4th consecutive Southeastern Conference regular season title, only the 2nd team in league history to do that. And Coach, congratulations on that great achievement. Your thoughts on that first?
Incredible feat to do it 4 years in a row. Obviously we had the talent to do so. But what was refreshing about it is we did it with 2 different teams, virtually 2 different teams. This team took a few losses in the process, but overall we got some help from some people. But we delivered in the end. We took care of business when we had the opportunity to control our destiny.
You do it in the regular season finale at home against Kentucky, the rival in the SEC. What did it mean for you to clinch it at home in front of the crowd?
Well, it's always great. I think we clinched it a few years ago at our place. We had a great crowd on hand, a sellout, and to do it in front of your fans who have been with you all season long, who have supported you over the past 4 years, so they know what it feels like to be champions, and they came in the building and willed us on to a win.
Junior Asia Wilson was named the SEC Player of the Year for the 2nd consecutive season. Elena Coates, the senior, named first team All-SEC, and freshman Ty Harris named to the SEC All-Freshman team. Talk a little bit about what each of them has meant to the program this season.
Well, Asia, obviously she's the best player in this league, arguably the best in the country. So she's much deserving. She's shown up when the stakes were at its highest, and we can't have been successful without her. Elena Coates, Big Girl's been doing this for years, and I think now, that she's a senior, she's probably getting the due that she deserves, but she's playing, some of her best basketball of her career, rebounding the basketball with the best of them, and 2 of them made the all-defensive team. So I was, happy that they did that, not just for their blocks, but I think they do a great job at playing other parts of it, of the defense, and also just communicating. And it's great that they play well together. And then Ty Harris, who's been, she's been steady all season long, and she may not have the stats behind her, but she does a great job at conducting and managing and doing a tremendous job of getting people at spots where they could be effective and taking care of the basketball.
I would be remiss if we didn't mention this on senior day. You started your 2 seniors, including Slim, 5th-year senior Tiffany Davis, and I thought she played very well. She hit a big 3 to help get the Gamecocks going. We haven't talked a lot about her this year, and she's had some bad luck throughout her career, but it was a great moment for her.
Super moment for Tiff. I thought she did a great job at just coming in, and it gives you, some comfort in knowing that, postseason play. If anybody needs to come out and needs to blow, she'll be right there. And she's been steady. Luckily for her and us that she's healthy at this point of her career.
NCAA tournament right around the corner. What's that like for you, going from player and coach? I know it's the most exciting time of the year. Is it stressful? Is it? Are you drawing maps in your head of where you might go, who you might play? What's it like for you?
I think you just take it as it is. I think we concentrate on what we can control. We've been through it before. We have to take care of business. I think you get a different type of emotion because you don't know where, you don't know when, you don't know who, but you're in. So that's comforting to know that we're in is where we'll end up, and a lot has to do with how we perform here in the SEC tournament.
And the last thing for you, you've got some new players this year, a lot of new players this year. This is their first time through, first conference championship, so it's got to be exciting to see them experience things for the first time.
It is. I'm happy for them to just kind of, go into this blindly, not knowing what it entails. And I'm happy for Alicia. I'm happy for Kayla. Happy for our freshman class who are experiencing this for the first time. But hopefully, it's their best time.
Well, Coach, congratulations on all the success. Keep it up in the postseason.
Thanks, Brad.
Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the Gamecocks community service effort while they were up at the SEC tournament in Greenville. That's coming up right after the break.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them. with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Good hard work has earned Courtney Furlong the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the volleyball team, Furlong is a sophomore psychology major with a 3.956 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Gamecock Insider. I'm Alex Grant. We are here in Greenville, South Carolina for the 2017 SEC Women's Basketball Tournament. And before Coach Don Staley's Gamecocks get started on the court, they made a quick trip here to Thomas E. Kearns Elementary School to encourage students on their day of education.
All right. Yes, so glad to have you guys coming with us. How you doing?
Welcome.
Good morning, Thomas E. Kearns Elementary. Teachers, please turn on your TVs for the morning show.
We are excited to have such rich, educated people in the building, and we have these players that are following in their footsteps.
Check, way too. You like my beats?
What we're going to do is catch them by surprise. We would like for all of us to get together and we're going to come out, go outside across the grass.
Go Gamecocks! Go Gamecocks!
Coach Staley's message today was a person with discipline can do anything. And when she was here before, she taught us this mantra that she believes in very strongly. You got to do what you don't want to do today to do what you want to do tomorrow. So our kids have been living by that, and I think it's good for all of us.
You know, we love the energy that they bring and how excited they are just about, women's basketball in general. So we're excited to be here and excited that, we can help them have a good morning.
When I asked her to come in October, I was going to put her on the stage and have her talk to the students. And she said, no, we want to interact with the kids. We don't want to be on the stage. So I admire that desire to get to build relationships with the community, build relationships with the students. And I think that this is an example of that right here.
Gamecocks on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Special thanks to Casey Butler, a former Gamecock doing great work here in the Greenville School District. Now this from My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
I count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the card's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Lease a 2017 RAV4 XLE for $219 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock ING Sports Marketing. Back to wrap things up on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. I'm Derek Scott. Next week on the show, we will be in Nashville to get you some highlights from the SEC men's basketball tournament. We hope you'll tune in for that, and of course, lots more to get into here in Gamecock country. So until then, have yourself a great week, and thanks for joining us today on Gamecock Insider.